Teacher Tribe, welcome back to another vlog. My name is Allison Jones. For those who are new, I am a second grade teacher in Treasure Coast, Florida. For those who are returning, thank you for being a part of the Teacher Tribe. If you're not already a part of the tribe, go ahead and click subscribe and become a member of the tribe. So, as you all know, last week was a short week because I went on a vacation, and over the vacation, I became a fiance. Yes, it was super exciting. Honestly, this was like my highlight of the day, with everyone coming to congratulate me as well as me telling my students. So I made a puzzle where it was a confidential top secret message, and the students had to decode it. So it was like Braille, little Braille dots, and they had to decode the message. I'll insert a little picture of it right at the top here. So the message was, Miss Jones is getting married. So they had the Braille at the top. I'll show you what, you'll see what the worksheet looks like. And when they were solving it one by one, they started realizing what the code was, and they were just, their faces just lit up. I'll actually insert a little snippet of the recording of them doing it right here. Flip your paper over when you solved it. Don't say anything yet. Flip your paper over when you've solved it. After you've solved it, flip the paper over. Turn the paper over after you have solved the message. Shh. Stop talking. Turn the paper over after you have solved it. Don't say anything, just flip the paper over. Let's see who has solved it so far. Don't say anything. Let me see your paper. Okay. Double check that. Okay, put it down. Hide it. Hide it. Okay. Okay. You did it. Okay. Okay. Since most of you have already figured it out, what is the secret message? I am engaged, guys.
You are?
I am getting married.
I know. This is Jones. And I figured it out that this is married to who?
What do you mean to who?
And I was like, married. That's the word that I got. So I was like, oh my gosh. So where are you getting married?
I don't know yet. So that just warms my heart. I love the way that they reacted when they were watching it. After all of that, of course, my kiddos were asking questions. What's his name? Where is he from? How long have I known him? It was all these questions as if they've never known, because they've known from the beginning of the year that I have a boyfriend, but now I'm getting married. So who is this person? So they were asking all these questions. It was super cute, super sweet. Okay, back to academics. I had one out today and one left home early, but it was a really smooth day. So after all of that happened today, everything just fell into place. They had a good day with the sub. They did end up towards the end of the day losing 2 minutes of recess, so they're gonna owe that tomorrow. But for the most part, it was a pretty decent day. They only lost 2 minutes, so I can't complain. Right now, everything was finishing up unit 7 because tomorrow, unit 6, because tomorrow starts unit 7. So we have a full shebang of everything that's supposed to be happening tomorrow. We're starting the unit. We're going through the magazine. We're starting a whole new teaching slides for unit 7. So everything is new tomorrow. So hopefully I have more information on tomorrow with the unit. I gotta run and go tutor, so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, Teacher Tribe. Hey, Teacher Tribe. Happy Wednesday. It's already hump day. Time is flying by. Today is March 1st, the first of the month, and it is just past dismissal time. Remember to take a breath. Okay. I'm so tired. I can't even think. I just had a bunch of things I wanted to talk to you guys about. Okay, so we started Unit 7 today. And during Unit 7, mind you, let me rewind. Mind you, next week, Friday, early release, also the end of quarter 3. I'm missing some grades. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. A stack of grades that I had here, I got caught up, entered them. We're good to go there. But I'm still missing some grades. So today was kind of do today's lessons, plus kind of plug in a quick Kahoot so I can use it for a grade. So I plugged in, I want to say I plugged in 2 phonics grades. So all I pretty much did was backtrack. So the phonics that I already taught them, I just pulled up a Kahoot or for a review purposes, and I took it for a grade because I had all 20 kids today. So it was perfect time to kind of play catch up and get some grades done. So I did 2 phonics Kahoots today on lessons that I've already taught them in the past. I did one from Unit 5, so I kind of had to backdate it, and then I did another one from Unit 6, which we just finished not too long ago. So today, starting Unit 7, we're dealing with compound words, which we've done at the beginning of the year. So even though it was easy for them, I'm going to wait till maybe Friday or at the beginning of next month so I can do my 3rd phonics grade, and then bam, phonics is done. So I still have to do grades for fluency, which we have a designated fluency to test them on. Honestly, I'm behind on that too because they give us a week to do fluency and a week to do the high frequency words, which I use for the grades. This week is when I'm supposed to be doing the fluency. I was supposed to do the high frequency words at the beginning of February. It never got done. So what I'm going to have to try and do before next week, I have to try and combine the high frequency words and the fluency. And funny thing enough, I did this last quarter too. So what I did was when I called them for the fluency, I just had them read to me the high frequency words right before I did fluency. So I kind of did 2 in 1 when I already called them up to the table. It's extra stress on me, but I have no one to blame but me. So yeah. What other grades do I have to come up with? I have to come up with a communication grade, which I'm not really worried about because they just finished something. So on the wall that they did here, I just put up the robots from Unit 5. The one that they just finished for Unit 6, they're still kind of trickling and finishing. And that will be my last grade for communication orally and written. So not worried about that, but I hate scrambling for grades because I know I'm teaching it, but I don't always remember to whatever it is I'm doing to give them something for a grade. So I'm going to do better because last year I was not this far behind. I might have been behind on grading, but pulling assignments out of the air, yeah. But I'm doing good for math. Never have to worry about math because I love math. So me teaching them math and giving them stuff to do on math, it's never normally a problem. Yeah, I'm going to do better, guys. I've been having slip-ups, but as you can see, there's been a lot going on. So I'm going to get there. I will be okay by next week, Friday, for the last day of grades. Not the last day for grading, but the last day to give them an assignment to count as a grade. So after next Friday, that week before or the week after is our spring break. So the week of the 13th through the 17th, you will not see me because I will be at home doing nothing. Rightfully deserved nothing. Then you'll see me in the week after that, but the week after we'll start quarter 4, our last 9 weeks of school. So yeah, back to today. So today we started Unit 7, and Unit 7 was, let me say, it is a boring chapter. We're talking about how the past can affect the future. So we're learning about historical things in the lesson. Like the story we read today is about the Oregon Trail. And yeah, the kids weren't all that enthused about it. So nothing I can really do. But it's gonna be a fun unit. But yes, I had all 20 kids here. It was a pretty good day. They only lost 2 minutes of recess, so they didn't do too bad. But after the fact, their mouths started to turn up, and they forgot they could lose recess for tomorrow. So they lost 4 minutes for tomorrow, and it's still today. So we'll see if they end up adding more time to it tomorrow before recess. So, but that's on them. And I kept saying it to them, like, guys, it's not even Thursday yet, and you already lost time for Thursday. So why don't we just stop talking so we can have some type of recess tomorrow? That shut them up for a while, but they ended up losing 4 minutes. So nobody to blame but themselves. But I'm going to wrap it up. I have to go and finish making some copies for this unit, at least for the remainder of the week. And then I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, Teacher Tribe. Hi, Teacher Tribe. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, March 3rd, and it is past dismissal time. Remember to take a breath. So, no recording was done yesterday. Besides the obvious, it was tutoring. I decided after tutoring to stay for our STEAM night. So, STEAM night is pretty much us doing different type of, let's just call it science night, because off the top of my head, science, technology, engineering, STEA, I don't know what the A stands for, but I think M is mechanics, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what the A stands for, but it's pretty much science. So it's a different type of science stations that they had. There were about 20 stations set up around the school, and I decided they needed some extra hands, so I decided to stay later, right after tutoring, because they fed me. They had food. They were providing dinner for the families that came to the STEAM night. They had some baked ziti with some garlic knots and some salad from the restaurant across the street from the school. So that was nice. So right after tutoring, when the kids left, I got to eat, and then I got to prepare and man a station for an hour and a half. It was from 5:30 to 7. So it was a very eventful night. I can definitely say it was a success for us because I think over 400 families came. So that was awesome. It was very hectic. It was very busy, but in a good way. I manned the station 19, which was magnetism. You dealt with the magnet shapes. So there are different, bigger triangles, smaller triangles, big squares, and then the little squares. And you're supposed to build whatever it is that you can build. So I only took that station because I wanted to play with the magnets myself, but it was so busy, I didn't even get the chance to play because I had so many people going in and I had to stamp their paper after they build something. It was a good night though. Thumbs up for us. We did a really good job. So I didn't get a chance to go home till after 7 yesterday. So I was not thinking of recording. I was ready for bed. But yesterday was a good day, both work, tutoring, and then of course the event. It was just a long, draining day, but it was a good day. So thumbs up all around. Today is Friday. I'm so excited that it's Friday. I don't have anything to worry about, no tutoring. I just finished doing our copies for next week, which is the last week before spring break. So excited about that too. 5 more days, guys. 5 more days. We had 4 girls out today, so I had 16 students. For the first time in a long time, we had a half and half. We had 8 girls and 8 boys. So throughout the whole day, I made it an unofficial competition where every time we would do something, I'd ask a question or whatever. I looked to see if there was more boys answering the question or if it was more girls answering the question. The boys kicked butt. The boys were not playing games. I was like, oh, girls, I might have to switch onto the boys team and cheer for the boys because the boys had their hands up. I'm talking about 4 or 5 boys out of the 8 had their hands up, raising their hands to answer questions almost every single time. There's one specific girl that tried. She would put her hand up for a few times, even if she wasn't right, but she would still try. The other girls were not having it. I'm like, maybe the boys are smarter in this class. And, the competition. Boys aren't smart. I'm like, well, I don't see you raising your hand. So it was pretty entertaining. So we had a good day. Even though it was all about academics throughout the day, it was still a competition. So that was good. Towards the end of the day, they lost 2 minutes of recess. And after recess, their mouths were still going, so they ended up losing 2 minutes of Fun Friday. So no one's to blame but themselves. And the funny thing is, we always do Fun Friday after all of our academics. So we kind of use writing time because I shift content right after math. So during the writing times when they would have their Fun Friday. Content's lesson was kind of long. So the fact that they got less time because content took a little longer than anticipated, and then they owed 2 minutes, I think they only got about 15-20 minutes compared to their normal half hour. So no one to blame but themselves. But yeah, guys, it was a really good day. We started learning about measurement in math. So because it was our first lesson, we're doing like rough estimates. So they had to use their thumb as an estimate for an inch. And then they had to use their arm as an estimate for a foot. So they were walking around and we'd say, all right, look at your chair. What would you use to estimate or to measure that? Would you use an inch or would you use a foot? And then they would say a foot. Okay, well, how many feet do you think that is? And then you'd see them go on the floor and measure with their arm. It was really cute. So they're getting an understanding of the different types of measurements. And then we learned that there's 3 feet in a yard. Okay, if we were to go from my classroom to the principal's office, how would we measure that? An inch, a foot, or a yard, which are 3 arms. And then, of course, oh, it'll be a yard. I'm like, okay, why? And then they explained why. I'm like, okay, so you guys have sense. See, I like that. So again, it was a good day. I have no complaints at all. After math, we did content, we had our Fun Friday, and that's all she wrote, guys. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up today. Today was an awesome Fun Friday. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Become a part of the Teacher Tribe. And don't forget to comment down below. Let me know if there's anything you want me to show you more of or talk more about. Until then, I'll see you all next week. Bye, Teacher Tribe.